Howdy, I'm Cowboy Ken. Welcome to the Drop Zone. Today, most of you can see I'm not wearing my cowboy hat. Tonight is the Thin Blue Line, okay? But I got a very special guest in the Drop Zone tonight, Casey Robertson. Now, a lot of you don't know who he is, but he's kind of all of a sudden became an overnight success on Facebook. Now, Casey opened up a Facebook on the Utah Citizens Alarm, and it took off. Casey,
hey,
welcome to the Drop Zone. How you doing?
Thank you. I am tired and exhilarated and excited and
All right.
scared, and I'm ready, man.
What? Now,
It's nice to meet you.
you started that site. Did you? What are you up to now?
Well, do you want to hear how it started?
Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
Okay. So,
As long as you make it kind of short.
okay, so in Provo, the other night, this Antifa BLM protest came down, and they were blocking traffic, and they blocked a car, jumped on this car, they're pounding on this car, and as the guy was trying to get away, somebody pulled a gun on him and shot him. And then they shot 2 shots at him, and the man was shot.
Yep.
And this is my town. It's Provo, Utah. And it pissed me off. It just pissed me off.
A lot of folks.
It pissed me off. So then I heard that the next day there was going to be another protest by the same group. And I just decided I'm not going to just sit here and let them come down and tear my town apart and threaten my people. And so I started this little Facebook group, and I said, hey, let's go down there and arm ourselves and protect our city. And,
Outstanding.
Yeah.
And if a lot of you probably that watch my page knows what's going on, because I had a lot of you trying to call me, talk to me, message me about what's going on, what do we do if. And so you decided to take action, start a group. Are you surprised on how fast it caught on?
Man, I started it, and I posted a few things. I found like a Provo indoor yard sale. I thought, hey, there's a bunch of people on here. So I posted it, and I said, hey, come join my group. And it's been 80 hours since I started it. And last night when I went to bed, there was 4,000 members.
Outstanding.
And when I left home just now, we had 6,200 members.
Whoa.
And we had 700 requests to join. So we're going to be 8,000 by tonight.
Wow. Well, I was watching you on your live, and people walking up to you saying, there's Casey, and hey, there's some friends, but you don't know who they were.
You're right.
A lot of them say, well, I seen you on the Facebook, so I'd come down and help out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
So, now, this group is coming to Payson. Folks, if you don't know it, Payson, Utah, they're coming out here to the little town. We do not know why, but they're coming down to the park. You've said you're going to be there.
Yes,
yes.
We will be there.
Yes,
Absolutely.
I'll be there. I'll be filming. Cameras will be rolling. Most of us will be carrying. So, but everything law-abiding, we're there just to make sure everything goes okay. Now, Casey.
Yes, sir.
What do you see as it going forward? What is your idea of your vision of moving forward? What are you looking at?
Well,
or have you even thought that far ahead yet?
Well, I've been forced to.
Okay.
It's like, hey, what's your mission? What's your vision?
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm 2 days old here. I don't know anything. But last night went perfect. So what happened last night is the BLM group came in. We showed up en masse, about 200 people.
Yep.
Armed, strapped, and looking scary as hell. But we had met with the police before. I had met with the police sergeant in Provo.
Okay.
And we had come to an agreement. And, I think everyone was scared last night because they thought we were white supremacist KKK people coming down as vigilantes to
I think KSL
problems.
said you were a group of militia.
Yeah, and we're not, man. We're not. We're just
concerned citizens.
So what happened last night was zero violence. They had their peaceful protest. We stood and showed them that they're not going to tear down our city and threaten our citizens.
Well,
and it was successful.
And you did an outstanding job. And here's what I want to say, folks, is everybody has a right to protest.
Absolutely.
I mean, what happened, the situation, but protesting is American.
That's right.
I mean, we have the right to do it, but nobody has the right to block traffic, to riot, to loot, to commit arson, attack you, stop your way, and above all, take shots at you. Holy moly. Well, they caught the guy.
Caught him.
And another girl I heard was an arrest too. That was outstanding.
Yeah, there was another guy too, yeah.
So, as looking forward,
Yes.
you're looking at just, if they're there, you're there.
You know,
Or-
we're watching our country burn down to the
Yeah.
ground, and nobody is doing anything about it. The government doesn't want to step in. They're tying the police's
Casey.
hands. And if we have to step up as
Right.
citizens. We have to step up as citizens in our own community.
Well, what's your background?
Nothing. I'm just a dad.
Oh my gosh.
I'm a dad. I have zero military, or my dad was a police officer.
Okay.
My mom was a police dispatcher, so I do have. I'm from a law enforcement family.
Alrighty.
I
Outstanding.
ran a successful business that had nothing to do with anything. So I have zero background in militia. I am a concealed carry holder. More than anything, I just love my state. I love my country. I love my city. And that's all it took for me, was just love of city, to just stand up and be like, I'm not going to let it happen.
Way to go.
So going forward, and this Antifa group knows us very well already.
Okay.
But I want citizens of the city to be at every single Insurgent, BLM, anything that has potential.
This group
to be
is called Insurgent.
Insurgents.
Insurgents.
One of the groups.
One of the groups.
Yes.
So is that the group that was there in Provo?
Well, see, what this Antifa and these different insurgents group is they infiltrate and insert their people into this BLM group. And
Sure.
so you have this BLM group that really does want to peacefully protest, I think.
And you got the instigators.
But then
yeah.
they send in these instigators that are purely there just to create chaos, just to destroy, just to be anarchists and tear down our cities.
Okay.
And
So you're a guy with no particular experience in law enforcement,
None.
military. You're just a business owner, a dad, and you said enough is enough.
That's right.
Outstanding.
That's right, man.
So it just, you've had enough. I'm doing something about it. And how many folks by probably tonight? Over
They'll
7,000?
be over 7,000 by tonight. 3 days.
A lot of people are stepping up. It took one guy that said, I've had enough. I'm going to do something about it. And a whole lot of citizens said, I'm with you. Incredible.
It's
Congratulations.
absolutely incredible.
And it's scary and enthusing at the same time, huh?
Well, I have all these people now looking at me as a leader. And
Okay.
One thing I have going for me is, in my old business, I did a lot of public speaking, and I did a lot of mentoring, and I did a lot of traveling, and I met hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people. So I'm good with people.
Oh, wow.
And I'm
Way to
good
go.
with leading a team. We had a team of 35,000 customers and business builders under us in this little organization, and I was kind of their leader in that. So I have like natural and skills that I've gained, ability to like just be a leader and just get people pumped up, So
Wow.
that's the only thing I
Outstanding.
have going for me. So everything else I want to delegate, everything else I'm going to have to delegate. But
Well, you can't do it all yourself. You betcha.
No.
Casey, I noticed you didn't wear a hat out there.
No,
and your
sir.
sunburned, beaten down. Now, I want to present you with a hat,
Oh,
an
yes.
American hat,
Oh, man.
because you're pure American and you're willing to do something about it. So, please
Thank
accept
you.
that. You're
Thank
very
you.
welcome. Don't want your head to get sunburned. Well, that hat makes you look good.
Does that look good?
Yeah, it do.
You know what's funny? I was driving down. I'm serious. I'm driving down here, and I'm like, I need a hat because all my hats are crooked, and I was gonna stop at the store on the way home and get a hat. I don't need to now, man. I got this.
Well, hooah.
Thank you.
Well, any last words you want to tell the folks coming out, or if they can be there on Saturday, or if they can watch, or just any bit of information you want to tell the folks out there?
Absolutely. So come on to Facebook and put in a request to join our group. It's Utah Citizens Alarm. There is a vetting process. It might take a few minutes to get in there because we have to be careful. But get in there.
Hell, they took a day and a half to put me in there. I'm a retired sergeant major out of 5th Group. My gosh, I should have been vetted in 5 minutes. Just kidding, folks.
Hey, Antifa.
You don't know what yahoos are out there.
That's right. Well, and Antifa's infiltrated our group already, and they're trying to take us down. Oh, absolutely. On the Facebook page, they're in there trying to create chaos already. So I've just brought on 9 moderators that are volunteers.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We just had a meeting today, actually, and they're going now, and they're vetting and getting rid of people, and we're really going to make an effort to make it a safe place. But come on, get onto the If you're in Utah, come on to the Facebook page. Invite your friends. If you're a concerned citizen and you are sick of this crap,
Hey, well, yeah. He was going to say, sick of this shit? Yes, we are. Okay, it's not going on TV. We can say what we want here.
I am sick of this shit, and 7,000 people are sick of this shit. But joining the group doesn't mean anything.
Right.
What I would love to see is every city that has a protest in Utah that has these Antifa people or the potential for violence, I would love to see American citizens rally together, go downtown, be there strapped and ready to go, and work with the police. This is one thing I want to get across very well.
Yes.
And I push it and push it and push it now on my Facebook page.
Right.
We support the men in blue, the men and women in blue.
Yep.
I'm a law enforcement, and last night I was high-fiving and fist-knuckling all the law enforcement people. So we're not there to be police. We're not there to be vigilantes. We want peace. We're not there to incite anything. But we want people that are willing to go down and show these people that if they're going to have a protest, the citizens are going to be there supporting the police, being eyes and ears for the police, working closely with the police, and that's what we're doing. But you know, being on a Facebook page is nothing. Acting is everything, and being
there's
prepared.
A call to action here, folks.
Yes.
Is what he's saying.
Yes.
There's a call to action. You can no longer sit on the fence, and you can no longer sit on the couch and watch. Get in there. Call your local sheriff. Call the local police. Call your representatives and see what they're doing about this. Because Utah ain't going to stand for this shit.
No way.
Okay? So awesome. Thank you so much, Casey.
Absolutely.
Incredible. I'll see you down there on Saturday. Awesome. Folks, you heard it from the Drop Zone. This is Cowboy Ken. Casey from here. That is all.